I'm Rickshaw Tom.
And this is USA! USA! USA!
Cup of tea, mate. What's your cup of tea, mate? Look at here.
I was hoping it would have to do with potato salad.
Unfortunately, no.
That's what I associate with Memorial Day, not what we've got for you today.
So it's the unofficial start of summer here in America. So we figured what could be more American than a red, white, and blue spangled label on a brand new flavor of Mountain Dew. And yes, it is purple, purple, purple.
That's what you get when you combine red and blue, so I suppose there's some white in there as well.
So it's funny that you mentioned combining red, white, and blue because that's exactly what Mountain Dew did. This is not necessarily a standalone flavor. This is legit a pre-mixed combination of Mountain Dew Code Red, Mountain Dew Whiteout, and Mountain Dew Voltage.
They got lazy!
Yeah.
I could imagine this starting on the internet. Just one person saying, I want to be super American and have a red, white, and dew, and then slosh them together.
Just hearing it said, I want a red, white, and dew.
Yep, it's red, white, and dew, not red, white, and don't.
So like Mountain Dew, it has a slightly higher caffeine content than your average soda, but it's still nowhere near energy drink territory.
But this is the same caffeine content as regular Mountain Dew?
Maybe, I suppose. It's 93 milligrams for the whole 20-ounce bottle, so not all that great. So
you can
take that for what it is.
You can correct me if I'm wrong in our comments, but I do believe that this is just slightly higher than regular Mountain Dew.
I can't get past that color. It's like magenta.
It looks like something I would pick for my curtains.
It smells like melted Freezy Pops.
And it looks like it belongs in a martini glass.
Like a Cosmo?
I'm picturing like a slice of orange and a maraschino cherry.
Well, here you go.
La-dee-da, fancy. 3 flavors collide! Ooh! Ah! I was skeptical. I don't hate it. I don't. Mountain Dew has done what we typically do and taken various flavors and combined them to see if we can make it, better somehow.
Well,
it's a mild fruity flavor, but a overly citrus flavor, a la Mountain Dew.
I just get blue ice pops. The ones in the plastic sleeve that you squeeze up from the bottom.
Oh yeah. That's probably the blue flavor.
Yeah, the blue is coming through very fiercely.
Not in a bad way.
I don't know if I like this. It's just such a weird, undefined, but not all that powerful flavor. If it was stronger tasting, I think I might like it a bit more, but it's kind of like,
Alright, I'm going to do a quick guzzle just to see if that changes the profile any. Well, it's caught in my throat.
Better there than your sinuses.
Doesn't really change the profile much. Makes it seem a little less sweet. But overall, it's a sweet soda flavor with various candies. And I think that it being a soda lets me be more lenient towards it being overly sweet, because that's what you expect out of sodas.
But what's interesting is that while it's still sweetened with high fructose corn syrup, it also contains several artificial sweeteners. It includes Ace K and sucralose, which is Splenda. And it's also got ester of rosin in it. I keep seeing this pop up. What the fuck is ester of rosin, beverage people?
This sounds like an old-timey Irish name.
I got the ester of rosin. Rosin right up, I feel like the light of day.
Rosin O'Malley McFlanagan.
But All told, in terms of a soda, it's okay. In terms of an energy drink, it is not.
I mean, if you feel the energy drink giving you too many heart palpitations, then I would probably still steer clear of that because it's loaded up with sugar.
I think there's probably better drinks out there to celebrate the love of your country. But
I am a country member. I remember.
I think I'm going to give this a 6. Seems about right to me. It's okay. It's nothing I'd go out of my way to try again. I'm glad to say I tried it once.
Yeah. It's not as preferable, in my opinion, as a standard Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew has been branching out into these weird flavors lately, and I think that of the weird flavors, it's all right. So I'm going with 6.5.
All right, well, I'll negotiate my score to a 6.5. I'll accept that.
All right. Otherwise, we get 6.25 when we put them all
quarter
together.
fractions or any other, breakdown like that.
I don't do it on purpose.
Halves and holes. Keep
Yeah.
it simple. You hear that, review, brah?
Have some holes?
Well, you talked about Mountain Dew branching out into other types of beverages lately, and they've been doing an okay job with that. So why don't we, since I'm feeling woefully under-caffeinated, take a look at another one of them now with Mountain Dew Green Label.
Green Label.
A doubleheader for Memorial Day.
The one that's not mixed into the other one.
I know a couple of months back you did the Mountain Dew Black Label and you did Black on Black as part of Booze for the Caffeinated.
I did.
I don't remember what that drink was supposed to taste like, but this one is defined as Mountain Dew with crafted green apple kiwi flavor.
Okay.
And it's Curiously Daring Dew.
Those things are decent flavors together.
And while this has been in the fridge for a little while, it is not expired.
Okay.
Just so we know, this expires on 9/11.
Thank God. Thank God that it hasn't expired yet. Not thank God 9/11. Oh, geez, what did I say?
I thought, okay.
What did
I thought that these were energy drinks. They are not.
No, they're just big sodas.
Why did I think these were energy drinks?
Because of the size of the can. The size of the can has been cornered by the energy drink market, and people just kind of associate them. So the fact that the Mountain Dew is coming in a can like that, and not a short, squat one, or a big old bottle, made you think energy drink.
I guess.
They tricked you, man.
Darn you, marketing. Well, in any case, this has 83 milligrams of caffeine for this entire container.
Something worth finding out might be, is there a specific amount of caffeine that would cause you to label something as an energy drink
over
versus
100?
A soda? Eric knows his shit. And I just ran over a dead squirrel.
Well, if it wasn't dead before, it is now.
Well, it probably needed more caffeine.
And since I talked about the nutrition facts of the U.S.
U.S. The red, white, and dew.
That's what it is, U.S. God damn it, red, white, and dew.
Yeah.
I need more caffeine. The nutritional facts on this, there is no corn syrup in this one. It is sweetened with sugar and green apple juice.
All right.
So that's interesting.
That's probably also for the green label.
It's also got kiwi juice, which makes sense given the label, and concentrated orange juice, and an assortment of artificial sweeteners as well. And fucking ester of rosin again. What is this stuff?
Ester's getting in everything.
Jeez. If one of you viewers out there knows what the hell ester of rosin is, please put it in the comments down below. I'm very interested, but not enough to go off and look it up myself.
Next on Cody's Lab.
Well, that is a very green drink.
It smells good.
I tried the other one first, so you can take a crack at the green label. And no, we're in the car. We don't have any Johnny Walker Green Label to mix with this, unfortunately.
God damn, that's an idea. God damn, that's a green. That
It tastes green?
That is Jolly Rancher.
That's good.
Jolly Rancher, artificial at the back of my throat. Getting a lot of it on my mustache. The mustache palate is high on this one. Is it still a mustache if there's a goatee attached? Yeah.
It's the apple. It's a very nice apple flavor. I don't get. There's the kiwi. Kiwi holds out. It's pretty good.
Remember what you said about red, white, and dew? I'm getting the green Freeze Pops flavor.
Yep. There's universally accepted flavors that correlate with colors. Mm-hmm. And while we got blue out of the purple drink that was red, white, and dew, I get green out of this.
It's the new Skittles, the new green Skittles flavor.
Yep. It's
which
nice.
Apparently they replaced with apple.
What's kind of interesting is that I didn't like the fact that the red, white, and dew was subtlety flavored subtly, and on the other hand, the flavor on this is subtle, but I appreciate it for that.
I thought it was a bolder flavor. I'm getting a lot more of the salt of the sour of the apple than I was any other flavor that I was getting from red, white, and
I'm not
dew.
getting any sour. I just get sweet, crispy apple.
I get specifically the Granny Smith, which tastes sour to me.
Interesting. Maybe we have different levels of tolerance for sour and bitter, because I drink a lot of IPAs.
That is true.
So to me, it tastes sweet. Sweet and crisp. Apple flavor's great. Kiwi flavor's pretty good. And I like the fact that it's not bogged down with corn syrup. No. So the flavor just kind of floats away. It doesn't just stick around and... Well, it's sugar and juice.
That's good.
Although it doesn't tell you exactly how much juice is actually in it.
That's bad.
But considering green apple juice is the third ingredient on here, it's got to be pretty high up there. But yeah, it's good. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
So I'm feeling comfortable in the ballpark of an 8 for this one. Pretty good.
I'm gonna go with a 7. I'm not overly wild about it, but it's a smidge better than the red, white, and dew.
So an average score of a 7.5. Yeah. I can live with that. 7.5 for Mountain Dew Green Label. Woo! There's one more drink in the blank label series that Mountain Dew has put out, but we'll get to that at another point in time. So this has been a twofer edition of News to the Caffeinated in celebration of Memorial Day. So I hope you have fun with your family and friends, and I hope it doesn't rain on your parade, and we'll see you next time.
In memoriam of all of those beverages that you have dropped and lost.
Like this video if you like it. Give the thumbs down if you don't. Please don't. And share this across your favorite social media. Help us get that view count up there. But until next time, I'm Eric the Red.
I'm Rickshaw Tom.
Salute!
Did I ever tell you about, like, the most epic way that I have lost a caffeinated beverage?
Maybe.
Alright, it was Prospect Rock in Johnson.
Okay, this isn't the story I thought you were going to tell.
And I took the girl that I was with at the time. Up there, we had each bought an order of takeout Chinese food, and we had bought a couple of cans of soda because this was before I realized just how freaking expensive it is buying one can of soda at a time. Anyway, we get up there, and it's you know how it is. There's a parking area and there's a hike, and so I was thirsty at the end of my hike. I finished one of my Mountain Dews, and I started eating my Chinese food, which was spicy General Tso, and I started to get thirsty, so I cracked the second one, take a sip of it, and then I put it back down on the rock, but it tipped over and rolled down and launched itself off of the fucking cliff. So some raccoon is like, I don't know what this shit is, but I fucking love it. And yeah, it was a very dry fried rice eating that day.
I thought it was going to be about the energy drink you lost down the mountain over the winter.
Nope. No, it was not. That was, Oh, yep. It was a Monster Zero white, and I specifically remember that it was white because
of the snow.
Because I thought that it was thematically appropriate, and it ended up being camouflage. It was in what looked like, side of my backpack. It's a cup holder shape, and it's got the drawstring on it, which I pulled tight, but it was designed for like normal cans of soda, not this size can of soda. So I lost a Monster and an IPA that way. Maybe
Tragic.
I should have been a better skier.